Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So I am back. It feels like it's only been a day or two, but well, welcome to my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. I hope everybody's had a good day. Actually, very educational day today. Actually, um, I was actually doing some history that I've been researching since I was in ninth grade. So, pretty interesting how I'm putting the pieces together. So I was doing some research for a long time, like I said, since ninth grade. So now everything is coming together. So it's been pretty interesting. It's been the information of history is just so phenomenal. And if you don't really understand history and how everything is correlating to what's going on at this specific time in this timeline, you'll not understand. So we're going, man, it's pretty deep and it correlates with the Bible and the Revelations. Um, as Noah, the time of Noah, remember the feminine and masculine. Remember when he parted the sea and he built an ark and he had to pick two animals. What were they? Masculine and feminine, so they could reproduce to wherever they were going. So, interesting enough, we're kind of in those same times a little bit. You know, we're not going to get into that because we could get really, really deep into that kind of stuff at this moment, but it'll take all night. And a lot of people that are not on that level of understanding will not understand what I'm talking about. So, it's kind of not meant for this specific channel. So, maybe I was thinking on making another channel. I'm not sure just yet about just history in general. And let's say how the timelines got interceded and hijacked with what's going on now. Okay, because me and my son have these deep conversations as well. My son is a very old soul, and we have conversations about history. And that he's so happy that he's in private school, that he's so happy that he got out of public school. Because I did some research. So technically, the public school system, was created by the elites in 1903. Okay, which was the Rockefeller Foundation and the Bill Gates Foundation. Well, the Gates, not Bill Gates, but his father, because his father was part of the CIA. So let's not get more into that because they might demonetize my video. But it's pretty interesting stuff. If you guys really like history, go dig into history and the rabbit hole, which when you get sucked into the rabbit hole, you really don't want to come back out because it's very, very interesting stuff. But I have a message for you guys this evening. I don't know what it is, but I've been feeling pushed to. I feel tired, but I really need to give you a message. So, my advice to you guys is to protect your energy. Really protect your energy. Surround yourself in a fluorescent white light with gold and platinum energy in it, because at this time there is going to be massive uh attacks, meaning spiritual attacks, black magic, people just yeah, it's just right now with the planets the way they are, and with the negative forces, they're really trying to do their best to do what they love to fucking do, right? Make people's lives a living hell and miserable. And I guess there's something else, what I've heard throughout the grapevines, not just in my private groups of individuals that does research, but as I say, that's 441, but also astrologers that I follow, which I follow the Leo King and I follow the Peace Dealer, which they're awesome Leo individuals, which is cool because I have two Leo boys. So and Sidereal, I am part of Leo, so not a Virgo, but I am a Virgo. So, pretty interesting stuff that are going to be occurring with these transits that are coming in. And it's going to be actually pretty exciting times for the ones that understand what's going on, but it's going to be difficult for people that don't understand because they're not on that level of consciousness. But if you are on the level of consciousness, you will understand what is going on, what you're meant here to do at this specific time, and what your gifts are, what you're supposed to do with your gifts, and how are you supposed to help humanity raise the consciousness at this time. So that is your job right now, is to just focus on you and to work within your inner temple, within yourself, your sovereignty, your freedom, your discernment, especially discernment, is really, really needed at this time. Um, what else is needed from you guys? Just to focus on you, what you want to create, what you want to build for yourself, what you want to change for yourself, not for anyone else, but for you and only you. What is going to make you better? Where do you see yourself in the next, 5 years from now? What, eating better, taking care of yourself, exercising, um, being more in your spiritual practices, getting healing sessions, holistic healing sessions, doing herbs, drinking more tea, what do you want to change for yourself? What do you want to improve so you can have a better lifestyle? Okay. So just remember, it's to focus on you and only you. Um, and what else? Anything else? Mental health is very important. I suggest you guys do your meditations, breathing, breath work. Breath work is very, very good. Meditation, if you guys don't, just sit and just breathe and just close everything else out. Everything. Just close it all out and just focus on your inner self and get the answers that you seek within your inner self. What you need to heal, what you need to create, what you need to build, what you need to manifest, what you need to succeed for these coming times. Because I'm telling you right now, these times are going to get crazy. So you need to really focus on you and just worry about you. Okay. So let's pull out the Star Seed Oracle. So we're going to pull that one out. So what does the collective need to know at this time, please? So we have surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So, and that's really cool due to the fact that Venus is in, so my mistake, it's not in Leo. As I said, that's not 9/11. It's in Aries. Okay. So Venus is in Aries. That's like fast movement, things that you like, fiery, passion. So enjoying yourself, enjoying your solitude, enjoying expanding your consciousness. But they want you to surrender to sweetness. That means to yourself, pleasing yourself, enjoying yourself, making love to life. That's cool because that's awesome, because that makes perfect sense. Because yesterday, me and Marlena vibe. If you guys check out her channel, actually I'll put her description box. She does astrology. So she does astrology but numerology together. So that's what she does. That's not what I do. That's not my expertise, but that is hers, and I will put that link in the description box below. So she also granted the channel a beautiful tapestry, and I hope you guys enjoy that because I changed it. It was due time, I guess. And I love it. Thank you, Mar. Thank you so much for that. And so yesterday we went out, we hung out in Woodstock. We had an awesome time. I got some decks, which I'm not asked to use at this time. I got 2 decks. One was a gift to someone, which I knew. Usually when I go to a store, it's usually for someone else or for myself. And I thought that deck was going to be for me, but it's really too high knowledge, which actually what I'm studying, what I'm researching now is pretty much is part of what that specific tarot deck is involved. Okay. So it's really, really deep knowledge and really deep understanding. So I knew it wasn't for me. As I said, it's 11:22. So I knew that tarot deck was like I thought it was going to be, but I know it's going to be in the near future, not anytime soon, because I am not on that level at this time. Yes, I am on a higher consciousness plane, but not to the level where she is, because she's older than I am, obviously, but she's like, this is so 30 years ago. And I'm like, Mom. I call her my mom. She's my spiritual mom. She guides me through certain things on my spiritual path. So I'm like, I understand it was 30 years ago, Mom, but look at this. They weren't ready for you. So I kind of had to make a joke out of it with her. So, and it makes perfect sense. So it's amazing how things are correlating. But yeah, so yeah, me and Marlena, we took a ride out to Woodstock, and we had a phenomenal time. I really don't talk to adults. I talk to kids a lot. I do talk to adults, but to people, to my spiritual mother, it's because we have some work to do as light workers. So I help get information that she needs. She sends me whatever, and then I do research, and then I send it back to her, so she could put the pieces together herself. But I also help put those pieces together with her. So it's 12:44 as I say that. So yeah, enjoying your life, taking yourself out, and just loving who you are, and just accepting who you are within, and knowing that it's okay. Message for the collective. Wow, a lot of cards came out. Okay, we have quarter in energy right here. As I said, it's 1333. So you got the love. You do, guys. You got the love within you. Always know that. They want you to keep boundaries with codependencies. They want you to release codependencies, and they want you to have boundaries. Boundaries with individuals on the spiritual plane, not just on the spiritual plane, but on the physical plane. Remember what I told you guys when I first started my video, to envision a light, a fluorescent light, a bright fluorescent light with whatever color your own energy. And I suggest that at this time, every day, just practice. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost kingdoms. Look a little deeper. Remember when I told you guys they want you to go within? There goes a clarification. What I was channeling before I even pulled any cards. As I said, that's 1441. So star ancestors, they're trying to communicate with you. Are you communicating? Like, are you listening? It's not communicating. Are you listening? And that's crazy because Matthew 13:11 says that. If you guys go on to Matthew 13:11, in the Bible, it makes perfect sense. So hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So the secrets that you're seeking is hidden within yourself. The wisdom as well that you're seeking is within you, no one else. So they want you to look within. They want you to look in deeper. And if you have a pyramid, it's not so much the material; it's the configuration of the energy, not just the energy, but the geometry, meaning adding to the energy, which is the 369, which is the Tesla energy. Okay. So that's pretty cool that I'm saying that because it also is validating what I just read today. So, messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. We are the messengers. We're just messengers, peeps. So, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. So, your ancestors want you to look within deeper because you are supposed to be giving out messages. You're supposed to be doing your work, your light work, helping the planet. Like I said, helping the consciousness raise to a higher consciousness and understanding of their inner world so they can understand their outer world. Okay. So surrender to the sweetness. You got the love, star ancestors, and messenger. I was asked to get, I just seen this deck, so I'm going to take it out. See? I want you to have a perspective. I don't think you can see it, but yeah, perspective. There you go. So none of this matters. Zone out, common ground. As I was saying. Interesting. Message for the collective, please. We have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Interesting how that card came out. And I was talking about how me and Marlena went out yesterday. So that's pretty cool. And abundance. I am limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. And that's your base chakra. That's your stability. That's your security within your temple. Abundance doesn't always have to be money, guys. Abundance is abundance within yourself, loving yourself, understanding you, and being patient with yourself and investing in who you want to be. So I want you to look at both sides of every situation. Remember where it says codependency and boundaries? There you go. Have empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. Okay. So seeing both sides of a situation that you put yourself in pretty much, or you are in. Okay. So having empathy, but releasing yourself from codependency relationships. It could be any kind of relationships, like codependency and boundaries. Okay. Like I've put boundaries with my mother. If you guys don't know, I'm adopted. So, I had to put boundaries with my mother because she thinks I owe her because she took me in. Sorry, I don't owe you anything. And she does the same work I do, not really, because I wouldn't do what she does, like harming her own children. Why would you do that? I would never do that to my kids. And I got accused of that. unfairly by individuals. And that really irks my skin. You know what I'm saying? Because my mom did that to me. Why would I do that to my own kids? That makes no sense. But okay, that's their delusional minds. So whatever they project of who they think I am, that's who they are. So it is what it is. But yes, I've put boundaries and let go of codependency relationships in my life. Okay. So we have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So understanding those situations, right? Whatever situation that may be, as I said, that is 2112. So bringing a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So understanding what you do, and it's part of empathy, balance and empathy, having balance for the situation, and empathy as well. Peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Bam. Don't hold that in. Stop holding all those emotions in. They're unnecessary because you're really pretty much hurting yourself, meaning making yourself sick, making yourself depressed, making yourself anxious, making yourself worry. For what? Just let go of all those negative emotions. And if you want to practice that, as I say, this is 2222. If you want to practice that, write it down. Write it down on a piece of paper and say, I release all negative emotions. I release all negative attachments. I release, you know, and you will see, you know what I mean, how much better your life will be. I do it all the time when I get stuck into that repeated negative pattern. So I like, okay, wait, hold on. What's going on here? I check myself and I'm like, okay. So I write it down and then I go back and see it again. And I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? I check myself. I always have to check myself. Lucas, I'm live. Thank you. So, yeah. So releasing all negative energies, just even like I said, put it on a piece of paper and say, I release negative behavior. I release negative habits. I release just what you don't want in your life anymore. What is not serving your highest good and your highest health, okay? So you can attract that abundance within yourself. So you can attract friendships, positive friendships, not friendships that are going to bring you down, and friendships that are going to be jealous of you because you know, you're just it's ridiculous. It is what it is. So okay. Mm, let's see. So I'm gonna pull these out, the dark mirror. See what dark aspects that are holding you back. Okay. Can I get a message for the collective? What dark aspects is holding them back? Actually, it's a positive. We have 24, Queen of my world. They want you to be, and here this is crazy because we have a full moon, and we have a full moon on the 23rd. And I'm sorry, it's not in Virgo. It's in Aquarius. So it's air energy, it's the mind. It's the spiritual mind, the higher consciousness. Okay. So for 24 adds to 6, making home foundations. Here you go with the red. See, she has red. There goes red. Focusing on your foundation within yourself, within your temple. You are the queen of the world. You have the power within yourself. If you're masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. Even your feminine attributes within oneself. Remember, we are masculine and feminine. We hold those two energies, Venus and Mars. So you are the queen of the world. Are you willing, or king of the world, of your own world, your own inner world? They want you to ground yourself. They want you to see the bigger picture. They want you to use your gifts for good. Cool. So they want you to accept your dark side. Because remember, we were in the dark, so we can find the light within oneself, right? So it makes perfect sense. It's accepting the darkness, but balancing out the darkness within yourself. Ha, interesting, because look, I wasn't even looking at that card. Right there. They want you to make peace. And understanding both sides, positive and negative, having empathy for yourself. Seven, stop sacrificing. Stop sacrificing yourself. Be the warrior you're meant here to be. Be strong. Be resilient. Shine your light in these dark times. Stop holding yourself back from people, places, and things. You're meant here to do greater things. That's what I heard. You are the true warrior. Are you going to step into your warrior? Are you going to step into your mission? Are you going to step into your soul's mission? Your soul's purpose, your soul's blueprint. This time is to change the game, to be strong, to hold that armor, but not to hold your heart in armor, to love and be loved, but also respect yourself. We're going to do an oracle. So yeah, stop sacrificing yourself for others. Message for the collective, please. It's a message. Message for the collective. We have rising above, clarity, freedom, and solution. And it's 11. Wow. It's an 11 card. Clarity, freedom, and solution. Rising above. I'm sorry that my throat is raspy. It's just I'm tired. And I had some energy work done today, so I'm kind of tired. So it says, the white dove depicted on this card flies high above the earth and is able to see things from a higher perspective. She suggests that you do the same. You cannot do this physically, but you can do it mentally by disconnecting emotionally from the present situation. No matter what the situation is, stop thinking about it. You are currently too close to see things clearly. A simple solution exists. This will become clear to you once you let go. Stop focusing on the situation for a while. Bring your awareness within. Close your eyes, relax, meditate, surrender, let go. Take a walk in the park, dance, have fun. Do whatever it takes to detach from things for a while, and the solution will become obvious when the time is right. That's what I love when it just like I just love it. The message that I channeled before I threw the card. It's in all in just one, in just this little card. Affirmations. I surrender this situation to the universe power of love. I trust that all is well in my life. I look at my life from a higher perspective. I am divinely guided. All is clear in my life. I am safe. That's what you should say to yourself. Affirmations. I surrender the situation, whatever situation it may be, right? To the universe power of love. I trust that all is well in my life. I look at my life from a higher perspective. I am divinely guided. All is clear in my life. I am safe. 3311. As I said that. And cool. That was cool. Actually, the angel oracle. That's interesting. As I said, it's 3331. So okay, it's obviously a reason why I need it. There's always a reason for everything. Sorry if my skin looks pale. I haven't been feeling that well. It is what it is. Oh, wow. We have discernment. Which what I was telling you guys to have discernment. The angel discernment. Though the grace of the divine, I am able to know the right path. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Discernment. So the angel of discernment has risen above the clouds of confusion and holds an orb which expresses of clear intention. The angel's gift is a light of discernment, and when we focus on this light, we are able to see what is for our highest good. The eye is the symbol of the heaven of paradise. If you can't help you to know your right path, you choose what is really good for you. Know what will serve your highest good and greatest joy. The angel of discernment teaches us to honor our inner voice and listen to our hearts. If we are given complex choices, which involves making difficult decisions affecting our spiritual evolution, this angel helps us to choose the right path. It is also guiding us towards what will serve our growth and help us develop our strengths and gifts. Discernment eliminates what is negative, infactual, and maybe potentially damaging to us. Learning discernment is refining our skill at sensing what is the healthiest and most joyful path for us. Discernment is the ability to know what is unlimitedly for us for our greatest good. It is not necessarily the easy or the popular path. It is, however, the path best suited for our good. We can know what is right for us when we listen to our hearts and reflect on our choices. The angel of discernment is there to help guide our way in making the wisest choices. Discernment is that ability to know in your head and heart that something or someone is right for you. I'm sorry. Let me repeat that again. Discernment is that ability to know in your head and heart that something or someone is right for you. Many people struggle to try to make this situation or a person right rather than asking if that person or situation is the best for themselves. When we are discerning, we value ourselves at every level and make choices which reflect that level of self worth. The angel discernment helps us to see things clearly and to expand our vision beyond our fears and doubts about ourselves. It helps us know that we may be afraid to see and allow us the possibility of making intelligent and heartfelt choices. We can pray to the angel of discernment to help us develop our ability to listen to our inner voice. This will help us hear the angels whispering to us and know the right choices to make. When we have learned discernment, then the angels help us open fully to the treasures of our inner knowing. They never risk exposing that deep inner knowing to rejection. Discernment protects our deepest sensitivities. The angels want us to make only the best decision for ourselves. You can't make this shit up. You just can't. So, yeah, as you read in that title, just focus on you. What best decisions is for your highest good and your highest health? Who is supporting you mentally, physically, and spiritually? Who is in a positive way, right? Who is giving you that drive, that positive energy? As you know, what they say, what you attract is what you are. What you eat is what you are. So, make better choices in people, make better choices in situations, people, places, and things. Um, for you, not for anyone else. Like I always say, this is your journey alone, and no one understands this journey but you. Everyone is not meant to walk the path, and that's okay. And when you're meant to leave people's lives, it's for a reason. Yes, at the time we may question it, but later on down the road we literally understand why. And if God has a higher path for you, he will make sure, but as long as you using your discernment and you asking, because they do not interfere with free will. I say this again. They do not interfere with free will. Okay? You have to ask. Say, hey, Archangel Michael, I need your assistance. Or God, because God does wonders. Look at Tom McDonald, for example. Actually, I want to do a video to I have to put that video together for Tom. Tom is an awesome soul. He has changed his life tremendously from being an alcoholic, a drug addict, and all this to who he is now. And he is one of the best rappers at this time, especially for our generation. He doesn't curse in his videos. He doesn't have the vulgarness in his videos. He actually inspires individuals to be a better version of themselves. And that's what we're meant here to do, is to show our better version of ourselves. And for all those people that said we were never going to amount to nothing, those people that said that we were never going to be anything, I think some people should just, focus on themselves and where they're leading their own selves and where they want to be. I'm sorry, but it's true. Do you want to stay stuck in the same old friendships and relationships that are not benefiting you in any way, shape, or form, that's bringing you down? Trust me, I've been there. I've been there. Family. Well, technically, they really weren't my family because I was adopted. So, and that's how I felt the whole time that I was in my mother's home. I didn't feel wanted. I never did. The shit that they did to me, I would never, I would never do that to anyone. To anyone. I don't understand how people think that, just because you're adopted that you probably had it good. No, you didn't. A lot of us did not. Yes, it showed us and it molded us to who we are today. My mother never gave me the love that I, thought that I deserved. You know what I mean? I thought that I didn't deserve love. And guess what? That's what I attract, people that didn't thought they didn't deserve love either. And then guess what? It becomes toxic. And you stay in a toxic situation because you think that you can never escape from it, or you think that you can't find better. But once you invest in yourself and you love yourself and you put that energy in you and you create the life that you want, that business that you want, those dreams and aspirations that you want for yourself, you will see that shit manifest. But you have to let all that behind. You have to let all those people go, because they can't come with you. Those people can't come with you. And it's for a reason. Those people can't come with you where you're going. If they're not there to support you in any way, shape, or form, they are not meant to be in your life. And you have to realize that. You can't keep on going. I'm telling you from experience. I see my husband. I knew the day when he passed away. I knew. And I was going to save him that day. And guess what? Something told me not to go. And that's you know what I'm saying? My intuition told me not to go. You know how many times I saved him? This time wasn't my time to save him. And it sucks. You know what I mean? Because my kids don't have their father. But if I knew, if I interfered with what God wanted for that day, I wouldn't be here either. Because trust me, the universe works in fucking mysterious ways. I've had car accidents. I know. I was not supposed to be here. As I say this, 4404. I was not supposed to be here, and I'm still fucking here. I wasn't supposed to be here in December, and I'm still here. There's always a reason for everything. And you guys have to understand that. This is your path. This is your journey, and no one can't tell you anything different, especially if they're not adding value. And if they're taking away from you, why do you have these individuals in your life? You have to really look at yourself. Because most of the times we put ourselves in those situations. So, that was your message for this evening. God bless you all, seriously. And please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I look forward to your comments. I love when you guys comment. I love to comment back. And Yeah, please like my video if this video really, if this video helped you in any way, or you also can help others if you like the video, and it could also rotate to whoever is meant to watch it, is meant to watch it. Um, this message was for you. This message is to take care of you, to understand you, and invest in you, because this journey alone is only yours. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, that's what they love to do. You just got to break the ties. 'Cause if you don't do it, they're going to continue to come back. It's called delete, change. You know how many times I've changed my number? I've changed my number about 3 times this year. So whoever's meant to have my number is meant to have my number. Whoever's not meant to have it, they're not meant to have it. I changed my name, changed my number. Hopefully soon I'll be out of here and I'll be changing residence. So better for me. I didn't lose out, and I'm not going to lose out. Block. It's called block. That's the best part. So, yes, that way. I completely understand. Block them. Delete them. Ignore. Fucking go. Time to go. Or you know what? Just ask your guides. Ask, like I said, they can't interfere with free will. If you don't ask, they can't help. But you have to do the work. Excuse me. There you go, confirmation. You know what? I've known my mom since I was 9 years old. The hardest decision I had to do was to leave my mom behind. Guess what? I did fucking change my name, and I changed my numbers, and I don't have social media, so no one can contact me, only if I reach them. As I say, that is 4747. If I can do it, you guys can do it. It's just the willpower. It's just the willpower to do it. Well, tell her I'm sorry you can't be here. You can't. Because if somebody comes and knocking to my door saying they need a place, I'm sorry, but there's no vacancies. Sorry. I've been there, done that. Trust me, it's... Mm-mm. That's why it's called set boundaries. In the cards, it says set boundaries. Everybody, I need to do a class of setting boundaries with people, because people really don't know how to set boundaries. Because we always want to feel bad for them, and it's like, no. Yeah. Sorry. There's no vacancies. I don't know what to tell you. Because I bet you when you was in a shitty situation, was anybody there for you? Trust me, I've been there. I've been there. And I was in a really, really bad place where I was going to lose my life and nobody was there. And that was just in December when I had my surgery. It happened in October when I collapsed in my own room and I was texting people and people ignored me. I had to call my ex-boss to come and pick me up. And that was fucking 10,000 million questions. Like, really? Like, I was your employee for 20 years. Like, why? You know, I've always been sick. Like, why? You know, it makes no sense, but whatever. Takers just like to take, and no givers like to give. So, I mean, givers like to give, but takers just love to take. So it is what it is. But you guys have a great night, and yeah, shoot, 20 years. My boss was asking, my ex-boss was asking me 10, 20 million. Like, really, dude, like, I'm on the floor collapsed. Like, can you just come and take it? And, like, I couldn't move. I was thrown, I was bad. Felt like I was dying. And then he comes running up the stairs. You know, so it's crazy. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. But that's how people are. They're all for themselves and they don't care about anybody else. So why should you care if they don't care? That makes no sense. So, all right, guys. So, yeah. Yeah. Screw that stuff, man. People just like to cross boundaries. They don't like to respect other people's boundaries. And that's not cool. Not cool at all. So, but all right, guys, it's 12:37 and I'm so exhausted. I'm tired. I didn't even want to come on. I was asked to come on and I was like, okay, let me just go on real quick. So you guys have a great night and I probably will be back tomorrow. I'm not sure. I kind of really want to leave everything kind of and just go with my kids to the beach tomorrow. So I think that's what you'll see a clips of tomorrow of us in New Hampshire. I might go to New Hampshire for the day. I'm not sure yet. But I really like it out there, so. But all right, guys, you guys have a great evening. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. And I hope you guys got a great message to set boundaries. Take a codependency relationships, any kind of relationships, just let them go. If they're not serving your highest good, if they're not serving you in any way, positively, in any way, let them go. Seriously, it's not worth it. So you guys have a great night. Thank you that way. Awesome. You as well. I send you healing energy as well. So you guys have a good night. Bye.